Do you think people are born gay?
Yes.
Yes.
I do.
Born gay.
Yes.
So y'all don't think trauma and
No.
because here's the
It
thing,
has something to do with it, but
like a lot of people who are, I would say, you know, go the other way, you know what I mean? They have some type of abuse in their adolescence. So that's why I'm asking you, are they born? Because what if something happened? Do you remember, what's your earliest memory? What age were you at your earliest memory?
5.
5? Okay, you?
I was like 2 or 3.
What you remember at 2 or 3?
Having my mom's heels on and walking in the family room, and it was
At 2?
3.
At 3?
I think. Just like my mom wears these small little heels. So I had just put them on.
No, he's saying what age you thought about sex.
No.
No, my
earliest memory.
No.
To know that you were straight or gay.
No, he did not say
That's
that.
No.
That's the thing,
He's
though.
just asking
Hold
what's
on.
your earliest memory.
What is
Then
your
he was
earliest
gonna
memory?
go-
What is the
then
first
he
memory
was-
you have in your
yeah.
mind of
Then
yourself
of
that you
yourself.
remember?
In general.
Yeah.
And what age?
I
And
think
then
but
he's
that's
gonna
a
go
good.
somewhere
That's a good point on that as well. Because a lot of people
But we can't
contribute that to sexuality.
Because that's why I asked, what is everybody's normal? I started this off asking, what is everybody's normal? And I mean, some people's normal might be getting, you know, abused by the wrong people
Absolutely.
at a super young age to where they might not, you know what I mean?
But that isn't okay. I will say this: we cannot attribute getting sexually abused to being gay in the future. Now, I'm not.
I mean, I'm saying it has some connections.
I
would
will say
they are
There
familiar with
there
each other.
are a good
And I wasn't
statistic
saying
of-
that, but I'm just
There
saying.
are a
No,
good
I know what you
statistic
mean.
of abuse situations or abuse of situations of abuse where someone who was sexually abused by the same sex do tend to go towards the same sex in a negative connotation or whatever. But it can become their norm. So I understand what you're saying. However, I don't believe that all people who are now who are gay or were born gay or may have some, identified along their life and their way of living as identified as being gay because they were all abused. I think there are a lot of people who their kids that show certain signs and attributes. I don't believe, however, that kids should be pushed or persuaded of anything because technically it's a sexual preference. Kids know nothing about sexuality. They only know what they're taught. So I don't believe you. Well, yes, you can.
That answers my question. Are you born gay? And the real answer to that is no.
yes, you are.
Because she just said
that doesn't
it's
matter.
taught to you. It's something.
Situation. It's circumstantial.
All right, I might have jumped off the bridge with that one, but I'm just saying.
It definitely.
From when I-
You never seen no little kid. You
Putting on heels.
you know that little kid.
But even still, I've
Baby
seen.
grew up full
Oh, you know
Yeah.
what?
No
Actually,
problem.
I take that back. I will take that back, and I agree with y'all.
the little kid don't know nothing,
I
but
agree
you
with
know
y'all.
But
the
that's
way
a-
he act, the
that's
way
a
he
whole-
do his thing.
Yes, but that's a whole nother thing in itself because there are people there are little boys, there are little girls who can show different, attributes more towards one sexuality more than the other. But even still, unless you push that along, unless you encourage it in one way, either or another, because you can be like, oh no, absolutely
agree with
not,
that.
and try to beat it out of them, and that doesn't do anything. Or you can encourage it, and they may go a totally different way. I don't feel as if it's something that children are actually aware of. It's always the adults, and the adults are going to frame what that child grows into be more so than what they would have naturally grown into be. Because you can either ignore it, you can encourage it, or you can be aggressive towards it. Most people in the Black community get aggressive towards it. Not a lot just agree with it, and some ignore it. A lot of people in the Black community can just ignore it, and somebody can either be like, oh, well, baby, we thought you was gonna be, a little sassy when you grew up. You used to, wear your mama heels and whatnot. And he got a wife and 5 kids.
Yeah.
And he just
That don't mean nothing.
That
don't mean
talking about
nothing.
here?
A lot of times that turns them into transforming themselves to what
Yeah,
other people want to be,
closeted.
and they have now they have secret lovers, secret gay
Secret
lovers
lives
because
and paying their whole way.
because they've been
But that's the person,
showing their mom
but
that they're
the
straight
person
the whole
who
time.
just ignored it.
Y'all
I
been on-
didn't encourage it.
How
I
long
just
y'all been
not-
in Atlanta?
You can
Nothing
just
to
do what
do
you
it.
want.
How long y'all been in Atlanta?
My
9
whole life.
years.
Whole life. All right, so Atlanta men, because they always try to play Atlanta like
I don't
it's
know
just
why
the
they do
gayest
it
capital or something.
so heavily.
Oh, I do.
I-
These people out here are everybody's doing different stuff. And then it's so
But
accessible
people
to
are
the point
freaks,
where
but-
no, they're freaks, baby.
But people are freaks, but I'm not seeing. I'm sorry. I've had whole gay friends. I done been in the gay club. I spent literally
Yeah,
like
that's fun.
3 years. It is fun. And I accept. I would say I am accepting of
that's
everybody.
fun
Shit,
clubs.
I'm a part of the goddamn rainbow too. But at the same token, it's just like I've been in those scenarios, and when I was in those scenarios, I saw the most gay people in my life because I was putting myself in those scenarios. When I was not, and I was hanging around straight people, and it was just straight people, to my knowledge, because.
So
Yeah,
you don't know who's gay.
No,
but
you don't.
to the
That's
most
the
part,
thing.
I'm not just going around seeing straight flamboyant men at all times. Like, and that's why I feel
But
like
just because
that.
you're gay don't mean
No,
you're
no,
flamboyant.
exactly. But I think that's what the stereotype of Atlanta men are. Like, they are flamboyantly gay,
I don't even think
or
if you
they're under
flamboyant.
like,
I
or
think
they're
it's under
I don't even think
cover
if you
gay.
flamboyant, sometimes them folks don't be gay.
But
Because
it
I've
make-
seen
they
some
act like
motherfuckers.
it's
Yes,
all
you
the
might
men.
see a dude who's just super proper and
Regular.
he
He
love
just-
women.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
he
yeah.
just like
Dude be like
yeah.
Prince, but he love women. I'd be
I
like,
love
that's the thing.
and I,
Yeah,
and
that's
here's the
what I'm
thing.
I
You
That
didn't know
type-
me? Oh shit.
That
No,
type of shit
I
gives me
was
hope.
really
I like to
too
be,
quick
I like
for
to
it.
see folks to be like who they
happens
are,
quite
and it
often.
might
Yeah.
come off as flamboyant, but bro, they
Not
would.
gay.
Oh, no, yeah.
You better
I
watch
say-
your girl when they around, cause they
Yeah,
might
that's a
scoop her
fact.
up. You know what I mean?
Okay, so what do you think
I
about
like them
Hold
type
on,
of niggas,
hold
cause
on,
I'm like, you know what?
shit,
That
that's-
let me know that
that's actually
there's
the
a side
gay
of
black
men
men in
that
Atlanta.
that might look at
Comfortable.
some that might wear this, might do that, and don't give a fuck what nobody think, and they
Yeah.
would still take it. Like I'd be like, you know what? I give them my respect so much because as a man growing up, like I said, you get around your homeboys and shit. It's certain shit you don't do. It's certain shit they be like, bro, what the fuck is you doing? That shit gay. They'll tell you that shit instantly.
Yeah, that's
Growing up,
toxic.
I was born in '92. Growing up, man, that everything. You say something gay.
gay?
Oh yeah, that was like
You
the
know,
response.
yes.
The F
Or you
word it
hella
rhymes
queer.
with maggot.
Response.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh,
Like they'll
definitely
do
can't
all
say that
that.
anymore.
Like I'd be
No.
like, yeah, and it's like you get canceled for saying that type of stuff. But I'd be
Yeah.
like, bro, we used to call people that who we just
Every
now I
day.
guess would say is lame or
That's it.
silly
Right,
or
right.
dumb or. I mean, you could be, bro. It could be anything growing up. That's why I say I don't get too mad at the older people for how they be thinking because they're thinking traditionally and
They used to
longevity.
get their ass whooped
so
for
to
thinking
speak.
a different way.
I'm gonna say it's
So
We're the first
they're like,
generation who
yeah.
is like got phones
Literally.
and shit is just we can scroll up and just
Yeah, we
constantly
got all this
entertain like
freedom.
we're the microwave era, so they say.
Yes.
The
Yeah,
microwave. We
it's very
microwave. You're
annoying.
not oven
Yeah.
baked like so I like to instill that oven baked mentality in the people
know,
be like,
speaking
bro,
of-
Yeah.
I fuck with the microwave. And sometimes shit need to be microwave. Like
Yeah.
how I'm gonna record this video, I'm gonna record it, upload it,
And
it's gonna chop it up
microwave it.
itself. All I gotta do is title it and post it. Like it's
You
simple.
better make sure what we saying is
in there.
Shit, y'all saying it? What you mean? Y'all the one saying it?
no
And-
context wise.
Context
Let it
wise.
chop
Oh yeah,
up
yeah,
and we
yeah,
go,
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
what
yeah,
we
just a
saying.
whole bunch of shit.
Hey,
You
listen.
believe men
They
can
are
be
transphobic.
Listen, that's why I said ruffle feathers, because the way y'all talking is the way I talk on this show.
Yeah,
and
gotcha.
this is what I do. Like I ruffle feathers. I ask the tough questions, the shit that people want to be politically correct
Right,
about.
you
Let's
did
just
that.
be honest
You
about
did,
it and
we
just
were
We were
ask
trying to
it
go fluff
to
and
some
you're
real
like, oh
people.
my god.
Yeah, because I'm
I
gonna call you in your
I
bullshit. I'm
appreciate y'all
watching
for that,
y'all. I'm
but
gonna see it
like,
like, hold on, you think what? You think? You know what I'm saying, and we got so much more stuff to talk about. We just getting started.
Yeah, I just
but-
want to have an open-ended conversation because honestly, it truly is. Anybody who's on the internet that's giving their opinion, it's just that. It's
That's
their
it.
opinion.
Everybody's.
It really
We
holds
should
no
be
more
able
weight.
to give our
Yes,
opinion.
it holds no more weight than what you
Yeah.
allow it to have.
I feel
Yeah.
like certain topics they just be.
If it hurts their feelings,
Okay,
they
but
have a
I'm
problem.
sorry. We
yeah.
grew. I mean, look, I was born in '94. We grew up in the era where literally people were saying any and everything.
And that was cool. And those were the biggest names that we praise
Literally,
to this day.
And now we can't say anything because it's gonna hurt someone's feelings or it's gonna bother someone. And I'm sorry, but I'm bothered every day.
Okay.
My feelings get hurt too.
Yeah.
And don't nobody get on a Discord and talk about it, okay?
Exactly.
I just lived my life, and I feel like a lot of people could go back to it. I mean, I read the Instagram comments too. They are entertaining, but at the same token, don't make it your entirety. Like, of your life, it's not that deep.
Right.
And anybody's opinion is valid as long as they're not hurting or harming someone.
Like I think that's frustrating with the LGBT community, and I'm LGB, okay?
Yeah.
So I think it's frustrating that the whole point of the movement was
You don't
so
like how they
people-
attach that T to the end of that shit, huh? Them niggas just kind of tagged along third party that
No,
shit, didn't
no.
they?
Either way,
Them
either way,
motherfuckers said,
either
"Hold up."
way. do what you want to do, right? But the whole point is, I don't like how we started this movement to be on an anti-bullying concept. Like, let's not kill these people. Let's not do, that's crazy, right?
Kill.
That's what they were doing. They were killing. They were doing all kind of stuff. And that's why this movement came about.
We're not going to take away from that because no, there are a lot of men and women, regardless of what they identify, that are dying just because of what they identify as, and that is not okay.
But that was the sole placement of the movement, right? I
agree with that.
It's become into if I don't agree with your opinion or now I am, this thing or whatever. I'm phobic. I'm horrible. Whoop, whoop.
Literally.
And it's like, well, the whole point was not just to agree with you. At the end of the day, I'm still respect you. You want to do what you want to do, but that don't mean that I believe you. I'll call you she all day, but that don't mean I believe you're a she. I'm sorry. But, you know what I'm saying? I respect you, but I don't believe it. And if I don't believe it, now I'm a horrible person.
And that's not fair.
Because I don't believe in that.
All we're supposed to have is respect for each other in this world.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to still to you saying.
No, they start to
weaponize
it. And I'm sorry, there are some people who weaponize their sexuality, and that's not fair to the other people who don't necessarily agree.
Here, call me a period.
Literally, but I literally said I respect your opinion, but we can agree to disagree.
And I'm going to still hire you. I'm going to still do what you need to do.
Literally. But now all of a sudden.
They want to join the Women Olympics. They want to join this. They want to join
that. Why don't we have a trans Olympics then?
Fair. Please have your own category.
I think
do
that's
believe
great.
y'all deserve to have your own category so that you can justifiably go up against somebody who is your same speed, weight, like everything that you classify as. But to truly.
Why you took away the camera?
Hold on.
Cause she noticed that shit too. I'm like,
it sounds like nothing.
Giants are up there.
Yeah, like some niggas knocking on our ceiling.
Is that weird?
Y'all ain't got no upstairs.
Is that on beat? I'm trying to figure out. Is that on beat?
No, y'all ain't got no upstairs, do y'all?
Hell no, we ain't got no upstairs. I'm telling you, what the fuck? It seems like some niggas is jumping on our fucking roof.
Baby, don't try to break through here like goddamn.
You feel me? The bank.
Not even the bank. Yeah.
Oh God.
He went down from the ceiling.
No. That niggas that robbed.
Stole 150. We gotta fight this nigga.
How y'all feeling?
Who was it? Onyx. They went through Onyx.
Wait a minute.